Pendidikan Tinggi or LLDP Wilayah 1 or Higher Education Services Institute of Region 1. Furthermore, it is aimed at broadening insights on the mentioned topic to benefit knowledge, enthusiast students and lecturers. Ladies and gentlemen, this event is greatly initiated by Bapak Dr. Haji Muhammad Jamil MA, the Rector of UNIVA Medan, who has successfully established cooperation with several essential parties. And on this occasion, I'd like to thank everybody here for taking time to attend our remarkable virtual public lecture. And for the convenience during the webinar, we urge everyone to keep the microphone muted and attending this program with camera on is really appreciated. Ya, Bapak Ibu, terima kasih kami ucapkan kepada para peserta webinar. Untuk kenyamanan bersama, mohon untuk menonaktifkan mikrofon dan dapat berpartisipasi seutuhnya dalam kuliah umum ini dengan cara menyalakan kamera. Ya, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to read the rundown of today's event. The first activity is opening by the Master of Ceremony. Secondly, welcome remark by the Dean of the Faculty of Teacher Training and Education. After that, welcome remark by the Rector of Al-Wasliyah University of Medan. Then the main session, public lecture by the Dean of Egitim Fakultesi Akdeniz University, Turkey. And closing by the moderator. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it was the rundown of today's event. For the success and blessing of this program, let us recite Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further delay, please welcome the Dean of the Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, Ibu Yumira Simamora, M.Pd. Ibu Yumira, the microphone is yours.
Thank you, Miss May. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya ayyuhalladzina amanu hal adullukum ala tijaratin tunjikum min adzabin alim tu'minuna billahi wa rasulihi wa tujahiduna fi sabilillah bi amwalikum wa anfusikum dzalikum khairul lakum in kuntum ta'lamun. Sadaqallahul azim. Our gratitude be to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for the mercy and blessings. Salawat and salam are praised to the noble Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. May his intercession be poured out on his leader. Honorable, the keynote speaker today, Professor Dr. Hilmi Demirkaya, to the Dean of the Egitim Fakultesi of Akdeniz University, Turkey. Honorable, the Rektor of Al-Wasliyah University of Medan, Bapak Dr. Haji Muhammad Jamil MA. Deputy Deans, Heads and Secretaries of Study Programs, fellow lecturers, and our beloved students of the Faculty of Teacher Training and Education of Al-Wasliyah University of Medan. Professor Dr. Hilmi Demirkaya, thank you for taking the time to deliver the public lecture today.
You're welcome.
We are very honored to be able to attend public lecture with you. For our information, the FKIP UNIVA Medan manages three study programs, namely Indonesian Language Education Study Program, English Language Education Study Program, and Mathematics Education Study Program. We are grateful to inform that all of these study programs have been accredited very good. The participants of this event are the students as well as the lecturers from all of the study programs in FKIP UNIVA Medan. We hope the insights that you are sharing with us today will encourage of our students' motivation in learning and be beneficial for the advancement of FKIP UNIVA Medan. In accordance with our vision, which is to make the Faculty of Teacher Training and Education an excellent and professional in development of educational sciences. Once again, thank you very much, Professor Dr. Hilmi Demirkaya. Hopefully, this event runs well. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah, thank you very much, Ibu Yumira Simamora M.Pd for the remark and for introducing the study programs managed by the FKIP UNIVA Medan to the keynote speaker today and also to the participants of this event. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed to the next agenda. I cordially invite the Rector of Al-Wasliyah University of Medan, Bapak Dr. Haji Muhammad Jamil MA, to deliver a welcome remark as well as to open this event officially. Bapak Rektor, the microphone is yours.
Thank you, Ms. Meida. Assalamualaikum, Prof. Hilmi.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Thank you for all participants. Thanks. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks to Allah who has given an abundance of grace for all of us. Salawat and salam and praise to Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam as a role model for all mankind. The Honorable Dean of Egitim Fakultesi Akdeniz University, Turkey, Professor Dr. Hilmi Demirkaya. Respect to all Akdeniz University leaders, the Prof. Hilmi, and respect to all students of university, faculties, and study program at Al-Wasliyah University of Medan. And with us also from Budidaya Binjai with us now, Prof. Hilmi. There are a lot, maybe students from Budidaya in Binjai together with us attending this public lecture. Dear all students and participants of the virtual public lecture conducted by Al-Wasliyah University Medan, Indonesia, and Akdeniz University, Turkey. Alhamdulillah, today we have a tremendous honor for the willingness of Professor Dr. Hilmi Demirkaya from Akdeniz University, Turkey, to deliver a public lecture
Recording in progress.
entitled Learning Style and Other Relevant Information. Thank you very much for your willingness to give this public lecture for Hilmi. And once more, thank you very much. Thank you to all participants, whether from Al-Wasliyah University or from Budidaya and other participants in this occasion. Thank you very much. We hope that this will, the spirit collaboration to support from all parties. We believe this webinar is the starting point for the agreed step of cooperation. Thank you to the Faculty of Teacher Training Education for facilitating this virtual public lecture. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pak Rektor, for the welcome remark and also for initiating this event. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that everyone can't wait to proceed to the main session, the public lecture by our keynote speaker today, Professor Dr. Hilmi Demirkaya, the Dean of Egitim Fakultesi Akdeniz University, Turkey. Professor Demirkaya, the microphone is yours.
May I introduce first? Okay.
Sure, sure, Professor.
Yes, my name, first of all, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. My name is Hilmi Demirkaya, Arabic name, my dream or Humi. Mild behavior, meaning Turkish, English. My original study area is geography education. My doctoral thesis about learning styles, especially format learning styles, developed by Bernice McCarthy. When the Rektor, Mr. Jamil, said to me, give us a lecture, I said I can give a lecture about learning styles, maybe. I want to give you a brief lecture about learning styles, but I apologize all of you about English. My English not good.
Your English is good, Professor. We understand you very well.
Thank you very much. Definition of learning style. A learning style is the way that different students learn. A style of learning refers to an individual's preferred way to absorb, process, comprehend, and retain information. The three key learning styles are visual, auditory, tactile, or kinesthetic. You know, all of us learn by the five sense organs. Five sense organs are the eyes for seeing, nose for smelling, ears for hearing, tongue for tasting, and skin for touching or feeling. Visual learners prefer to use pictures, graphs, and images to organize and communicate their thoughts and learn best from using flashcards. Auditory learners prefer to listen.
I'm sorry,
discuss.
Professor.
Yes.
May I help you share the PowerPoint? We've got.
Okay, maybe I didn't share.
May I help you share?
Okay, good for me.
Here is the slide, Professor.
Thank you very much. Yes. The progress, yes. Yes, tactile learners, tactile or kinesthetic learners learn best by touch and movement. They find opportunities to take part in demonstrations, writing, or building models. Kinesthetic learners prefer to use their whole body in the learning process. They use gestures to communicate ideas and learn best in hands-on environment. Progress, please. Yes. Information penetrates or enters your brain 3 main medium: sight, hearing, and touch. Which one you use the most is called your learning style. Visual learners learn by sight. Auditory learners learn by hearing. Tactile learners or kinesthetic learner by touching. Progress, please. Visual learners learn by seeing. Prefer to see information such as pictures, diagrams, cartoons, demonstrations, picture words, and concepts they hear as images. Easily distracted in lecture with no visual aids. Overwhelmed with intense visuals accompanied by lecture. Benefit from using charts, maps, notes, and flashcards when studying. Progress, please. Tick, please. The next one.
Sorry, Prof, it's not working.
Okay. Auditory learners here best learn by hearing. Prefer to hear information spoken. A picture can absorb a lecture with little effort. May not need careful notes to learn. Often avoid eye contact in order to concentrate. May read aloud to themselves like background music when they study. Next one. Tactile or kinesthetic learners best learn by experience. Prefer touch as their primary mode for taking an information. And in traditional lecture situations, they should write out important facts, create study sheets connected to vivid examples. Role-playing can help them learn and remember important relatives. Yes, I articulated the main learning styles, and this using knowledge of your learning style. How can we use learning style? Knowing your learning style, both your strengths and your weaknesses can help you study more effectively. First of what we have learning styles, then we can use it effectively. Okay, see it, hear it, experience it. Yes. The next one. Extraversion or introversion, social orientation. Extroverts people like talking with others and taking action, prefer active learning and group projects. Introverts people prefer to have others do the talking, prefer lectures and structured tasks. Okay, next one. First developed by Aristotle, this learning style, thinking and feelings, decision making for thinkers. Thinkers like to take an objective approach and emphasize logic and analysis in their decisions, prefer objective feedback and thrive when there is pressure to succeed. Feelers prefer emotion to logic, give greater weight to the impact of relationship in their decisions, prefer positive feedback and individual recognition. The next one. Judging people and perceiving people. Divide two groups. Achieving goals. Judges prefer clearly defined strategies to achieve goals, may jump to closure to copy, prefer orderliness, structure, and deadlines. Perceivers people like to consider all sides to a problem and maybe at some risk for not completing their work. Prefer spontaneity and flexibility. The next one. Discovering your own learning style. take a learning style test. There are lots of learning style tests. For example, Kolb learning style test, done and done learning style test, Butler learning style test, and so on. Think about, you can find in internet learning styles questionnaire, right in internet, you can find them. Think about your favorite classes so far. What do they have in common? Did you like mastering facts, discussion, or working on your own, lecture, or pairing or grouping hands-on activities? How do you think you learn? Next one. Build strengths across the learning styles. Make the best use of your learning style. Work harder in skills that don't come easily to you. Be flexible and adaptable. Try new things and new ways. Keep growing. Don't be easily satisfied. Next one. Don't worry. No matter what your learning style is, it is very important to be involved in class, participate, link classroom experience to the outside world, relate class concepts to your own life, ask questions and offer criticism, stimulate further relevant discussion. Don't get distracted. Stay on task. Keep an open mind. There are many ideas beyond your own. All life is learning. It never stops. Lifelong learning, you can prefer. The next one, my PhD thesis topic. I used this learning system in my doctoral thesis for math for mode application technique. Two of them learning system style, two of them brain lobes, right and left mode, for mode application techniques. A learning system developed by Bernice McCarthy from USA. I want to give you brief information about this learning style. The format model was originally developed by Bernice McCarthy in 1980. It's based on research from many fields, but mainly is a synthesis of findings from the field of learning styles and right and left brain dominance. The next one. It entails the use of right and left mode strategies within 4 distinct phases of the learning cycle. 1, experiencing, 2, conceptualizing, 3, applying, 4, refining. As an instructional design tool, format gives teachers and trainers as a systematic way to train all learners to think and learn well. As a professional development tool, it provides a framework for assessing the quality of any learning experience. As an organizational model, it offers a method for creating an environment for continuous learning and development. The next one. While all learners engage in all types of learning, most seem to have a preference for one particular type. We show you how to help people develop all 4 of these learning capacities: perceiving, experience, conceptualization, and refining. The perceiving, the ways people take in new information, occurs in a wide variety of ways, all of which range between experience and conceptualization. Experience, perception by personal engagement, sensations, emotions, physical memories, the immediate, the self being in it. Conceptualization, the translation of experience in conceptual forms, ideas, language, hierarchies, naming systems, and abstract approach to learning. Being apart from it, the interplay between the feeling of experience and the thinking of conceptualization is crucial to the learning process. It connects the personal values and perceptions of learners to those of expert learners. The next one. You can see the process of perceiving information by all the peoples, from experience, feeling to thinking, from experiencing to conceptualization. First, we feel some of the words, acts, words, issues, then thinking about them. The next one. Processing. How can we process in our brain the information? What people do with new information also occurs in a wide variety of ways, all of which range between reflection and action. Reflection, transforming knowledge by structuring, ordering, intellectualizing. Action, applying ideas to do external work, testing, doing, manipulating. Yes, the next one. The next one, please. Yes, you can see the information processing in our brain, acting to reflecting, doing, from doing to watching. Yes, the next one. Pass, please. Yes. Dennis McCarthy used the brain hemisphere to teaching right and left mode of the brain. We know too that learning involves interaction between the right and left hemispheres of the brain. Left side of the brain operates best through structure, sequence, prefers language, is sequential, examines the elements as number sees, sense, works to analyze or break down information. Right hemisphere prefer, comprehends images, seeks patterns, creates metaphors, is simultaneous, strives to synthesize, consolidate information. The interplay between right and left is crucial to higher learning and thinking. It provides a greater depth of understanding and encourages creative expression and problem solving. Yes, the next one, please. The complete for mode application technique model. The complete model is an integration of learning styles and hemisphericity in a sequence that follows the natural cycle of learning. For real learning to take place, all parts of the learning cycle must be addressed, starting from 1 and moving around to 4, answering the key question of each style: why, what, how, if. The next one, please. The complete format model, you can see the images, meaning, concepts, skills, adaptation, meaning, why, concepts, what, skills, how, adaptation, if, why area, connect, attend, what area, image, inform, how area, practice and extend, and adaptation, if area, is refine and perform. The next one, Saber, please. Yes, you can see the same model and the features: listening, speak, meaning area, why area, listening, speaking. What area? Concepts, observing, analyzing, classifying, theorizing. How area? Skills area, experimenting, manipulating, improving, thinking, adaptation. If area, modify, adapt, risk, create. This model I adapted from Kolb, David Kolb. I told you the starting point. The other learning styles developer, David Kolb, is a renowned man. His learning cycles you can see on the page. Concrete experience, reflective observation, abstract conceptualization, to active experimentation. If you want to study this topic, you can find on the internet. Yes, references you can see. Kagan, Kolb, and McCarthy, and Benson. Thank you very much for your sabr. And if you want to ask a question, I wanna answer them. You.
Yeah, thank you very much. Is there anything again you want to say, Prof?
Yeah, good. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, Pak Rektor. Ya, Pak Rektor.
Prof Hilmi, if you give permission, for instance, we will translate first by Ms. Meida what you have given lecture to the participant, all the participants.
Yeah.
And maybe you will give the translation first, Ms. Meida.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Pak Rektor. Thank you very much, Professor Dr. Hilmi Demirkaya, for such interesting presentation about learning styles and also some other relevant information. Bapak Ibu peserta webinar yang berbahagia, saya akan mencoba menyampaikan intisari presentasi atau kuliah umum kita pada hari ini. Prof Hilmi menjelaskan tentang learning styles atau gaya belajar. Ada 3, beliau menyampaikan visual, tactile, atau kinestetik, dan auditory. Jadi visual itu berarti kita belajar melalui penglihatan, kemudian tactile dari touch atau movement, sentuhan dan pergerakan, kemudian auditory dari pendengaran. Dan dalam presentasi beliau juga, Profesor Hilmi menyampaikan tentang tipe-tipe orientasi sosial, ada tadi extrovert dan introvert yang menurut saya sudah familiar, kita semua sudah familiar. Kemudian beliau juga menyampaikan tentang format learning model, yaitu experience atau belajar dari pengalaman, conceptualization, belajar dari mengonsep ide, kemudian refining, yaitu menggali ilmu-ilmu yang sudah kita pelajari, dan applying, yaitu mengaplikasikan ilmu yang sudah kita pelajari. Hasilnya beliau menyampaikan bahwa ada baiknya kita mengidentifikasi learning style kita sehingga bisa memaksimalkan hasil belajar atau kita dapat belajar dengan lebih efisien. Tetapi mungkin untuk adik-adik mahasiswa di sini jangan khawatir, beliau menyampaikan bahwa apapun gaya belajar yang kita miliki, yang penting adalah yang pertama tetap aktif dan berpartisipasi di dalam pembelajaran di kelas. Kemudian hubungkan apa pembelajaran di kelas dengan pengalaman di dunia luar. Kemudian hubungkan konsep-konsep yang kita pelajari di kelas dengan kehidupan kita sendiri. Dan jangan lupa untuk bertanya dan berpikir kritis dalam pembelajaran. Stimulasi dengan diskusi-diskusi lanjutan bersama dosen maupun bersama partner sekelas. Don't get distracted. Jadi harus fokus kepada tugas dan pembelajaran. tetap berpikiran terbuka, banyak ide yang dapat kita lahirkan walaupun kita pikir kita tidak mampu. Kemudian yang terakhir, all life is learning, it never stops. Jadi semua yang ada di hidup kita ini adalah pembelajaran dan kita memang seharusnya belajar untuk sepanjang hayat. Kira-kira seperti itu, Prof. Pak Rektor dan Bapak Ibu peserta webinar sekalian. Pak Rektor, apakah kita ada sesi tanya jawab?
Kita mungkin tanya Prof. Hilmi, apakah ada tanya jawab atau tidak?
Prof. Hilmi, do you mind if we have a Q&A session? Is it okay if we have a Q&A session for 2 participants probably? Is it okay, Prof? If we have...
Yes, can you repeat me?
Yeah, Professor, do you mind if we have question and answer session for
Yes.
two participants probably?
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Prof. Ya, Bapak Ibu peserta webinar yang berbahagia, jika ada yang ingin ditanyakan silahkan menggunakan fitur raise hand. Ini sudah ada teman mahasiswa kita, Abdul Karim. Ya, silakan Abdul Karim.
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for Ms. Meida. Good afternoon from Indonesia, Professor. Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Thank you for such a great explanation. I have 2 questions regarding your explanation for today's lecture. First, can someone do learning with multiple or various learning styles? That's my first question. Number 2, how far Egitim Fakultesi Akdeniz University in Turkey implementing technology for supporting and engage learning styles in the campus for students especially. Maybe that's all my question. Thank you for your attention,
Thank
Professor.
you very much. Assalamu alaikum, Abdul Karim. First of all peoples have all learning styles, but different rates. For example, my first preference is hearing. Yours is listening. Yours is seeing, and the others maybe. I have 90% of hearing, 10% of listening, seeing maybe. All people have different rates, have every different race learning styles, preferences. Learning styles may be developed by training. I apologize for English. I know what I can explain. The second question is Akdeniz University is using technology all area, especially in previous day for pandemic, especially remote learning systems by technology, but I can't say the best way. Our students, our culture is not ready for especially remote learning system. The pandemic period, they didn't participate the lessons, most of them. For example, I have 100 students in a class, only 10 or 5 students participated the class at that time in remote learning system. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Prof. Hilmi, for your explanation.
Thank you.
Thank you also for sharing how Akdeniz University has managed the learning during the pandemic of COVID-19.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we give another chance to S.Pd Budidaya Binjai ya Pak Rektor ya for the next question. Ya, silakan Bapak Ibu dari S.Pd Budidaya Binjai.
Yes.
Ya, silakan Bapak Ibu dari S.Pd Budidaya Binjai untuk menyampaikan pertanyaannya langsung kepada Prof. Hilmi.
In the class? I don't understand.
Yeah, we are inviting another questioner, Prof.
Okay.
In bahasa, Prof. Pak Rektor, mungkin kita ke Bapak Amar Sanis.
Oh, Amar Sani dari mana ini? Amar dari Turki ya?
Assalamualaikum, Pak.
Salam. Amar?
Iya, Pak.
Amar bisa bahasa Turki ya?
Iya, bisa, Pak. Cuma juga...
Mr. Hilmi, we are with Amar, who are student. He is a student in Akdeniz University. Maybe you can explain it in Turkey and then he will translate it into Indonesia.
Di kantor.
Amar, please, Amar.
Oke, siap, Pak.
Oke.
Hocam.
Amar, komunikasi dengan Prof. Hilmi.
Ya.
Türkçe mi konuşuyorsun Ömer? Amar.
Assalamualaikum hocam. Nasılsınız hocam?
Selam. İyiyim, teşekkür ederim. Sen nasılsın?
İyiyim hocam, teşekkür. Ben Amar hocam, Cengiz Hoca öğrencisiyim hocam.
Ziraat Fakültesi'nde mi?
Evet.
Tamam, çok güzel.
Çok teşekkür ediyoruz hocam bugün için.
Seste bir sıkıntı var galiba.
Evet hocam. Evet hocam, belki siz Türkçe konuşabilirsiniz hocam. İnşallah ben tercüme denemeye edeceğim inşallah.
Tamam. Sen soru mu soracaksın?
Evet hocam.
Evet,
yani,
sor bakalım.
Tamam hocam. Ya Pak Rektor, saya sudah kenalan, bisa langsung Pak yang mau bertanya dengan bahasa Indonesia.
Ya, oke. Please, Miss Meida.
Ya, silakan. Kami persilahkan kepada para peserta webinar yang ingin mengajukan pertanyaan dalam bahasa Indonesia. Nah, sekarang kita sudah ada Pak Amar Sanis yang bisa memfasilitasi dengan bahasa Turki.
Ya.
Kok nggak masuk punya kue? Salin kan, salin.
Baik, kalau belum ada, saya mungkin mau bertanya dengan Prof. Hilmi ya, dalam bahasa Indonesia saja. Nanti Amar mentranslate ke bahasa Turki ya. Amar?
Amar neredesin Amar? Where are you?
Amar? Halo Amar? Amar? Amar? Halo Amar?
Escape from the...
Amar, are you there? Amar? Okay, Prof. Hilmi. We already get in touch with you some days, several days ago. Amar?
Tadi masih di unmute, belum diizin.
Amar.
Siapa?
Oke, saya hanya akan menyampaikan begini kepada Prof. Hilmi, tolong sampaikan ya, walaupun kita supaya yang lain bisa juga mengikuti, walaupun bisa saya sampaikan dalam bahasa Inggris ya.
Siapa?
Ini kan Akdeniz University ini kan adalah kampus yang sangat besar ya di Turki ya, dengan 70.000 mahasiswa dan luas kampusnya lebih kurang 300 hektar ya, 300 hektar. Ini sebuah kampus yang luar biasa. Bagaimana apa namanya itu, saya kan tidak orang pendidikan ya. Ini Bu Meida dan juga Bu Yumira dan lain-lain yang di sini orang pendidikan. Tapi tentunya bagaimana untuk berikutnya kita bisa mengadakan kolaborasi terus ini dalam bentuk pertukaran mahasiswa, dalam bentuk penelitian, penerbitan artikel di Akdeniz University, dan juga dalam bentuk pengabdian masyarakat. Yang paling penting sebenarnya adalah pertukaran mahasiswa dan penerbitan jurnal ini. Bagaimana? Coba jelaskan kepada Prof. Hilmi apa supaya ada tindak lanjutnya nanti dari FKIP gitu. Silakan. Tidak teori pendidikan yang saya tanya. Silakan apa Amar?
Siapa? Hocam, evet hocam. Onlar bu şimdi soru sizin sunum dışında yani Akdeniz Üniversitesi yani büyük üniversite hocam. 300 hektarlık alan var ve biz yaklaşık 60 ya da 70 bin kişi öğrenciler var ve onların için Akdeniz Üniversitesi çok büyük potansiyel hocam, yani işbirliği için ve onlar soruyor yani işbirliği potansiyeli mesela en önemlisi öğrenci değişimi programı, yani mesela biz Türkiye'de Mevlana exchange program var ya hocam, ya da Arabi gibi ve diğer potansiyel mesela beraber
yani böyle bir anlaşma yapmak istiyorlar.
Evet hocam.
Yani,
Ve özellikle
they want to sign an bilateral agreement. Yes. I am going to send forms for bilateral agreement to Rektor Jamil Bey, and then he will fill them, send me back, and I want to present to offer to Rector of Akdeniz University, then maybe sign of bilateral agreement between us. Okay.
Oke, Ms. Meida.
Ya, Pak Rektor, Prof. Hilmi menyampaikan hal tersebut memungkinkan apabila kita sudah ada penandatanganan agreement atau MOU, Pak Rektor.
Ya, insya Allah.
Insya Allah. Okay. Ya,
I want to see Indonesia. Yes, I am a geography teacher, geography lecturer. Merak etmek ne demek?
Yes, Professor, you should visit Indonesia, because Indonesia is a beautiful country, and please also visit our university, UNIVA Medan.
But I scared about wild animals, for example, crocodiles or snake.
Oh, crocodiles. Okay, Prof. Pak Rektor, do we have time for the other question?
Okay.
This depends on
Prof. Hilmi, one more question. Is it okay?
Okay.
Okay.
One more question. Ya, Bapak Ismail Manurung sepertinya dari tadi raise hand, mengangkat tangan. Bapak Ismail Manurung, silahkan Bapak.
Baba father, Turkish.
Yeah.
Baba yok.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Bapak Manurung.
Okay, I'm the vice of Mr. Manurung as the chief of FKIP UNIVA Medan, and my name is Rabukit Damanik. So that's good afternoon and nice to meet you, Prof. Hilmi. How are you? Are you fine?
Yes, I am fine. Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's just now we have heard everything about your explanations about how we have a good education in our university. And we know that several times ago that so many university or some university and some colleges has had a good cooperation with your university at this university in Turkey. And we have heard everything about your explanations about the learning models and learning methods. That's good idea. That's good idea. And according to our missions of education in Indonesia is the same as that's long life educations, and based on to the United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organizations. There are 4 pillars. That is learning to know, learning to do, learning to be, and learning to live together. So you have touched everything about learning models, and so we want to know that everything he learns about learning, according to me, thought that according to Kirkpatrick, how to teach the student in university. According to Kirkpatrick theory, there are 4 indicators. They are learning reaction, learning behavior, and learning to be. It means that in the last learning that we want to have the learning achievement, so our students could have attitude, knowledge, and skill. So that I want to ask you from Prof. Hilmi is that how could you grow and develop? How could you grow and develop the threefold missions of higher education in university, like research and education and community service? Maybe that we can make good cooperation in these threefold missions of university, like how we can make a good education together, how can we make the research together, and how can we make the community service together. Maybe we could change our students, your student to my country, and to your country. So please explain for me or for us about how could you grow and you develop about your threefold missions of higher education. Thank you, Prof. Hilmi.
Thank you very much. As I understood, I can explain. We have in higher education, we have to develop relationship the university and application area for industries and national education system and other area. We have to develop that. In university, especially in theoretical area, social sciences. We teach theoric. Our application practice area is in national school systems. We send our students in College of Education in Akdeniz University to national schools, high schools, or middle schools and primary schools. Least two term in a year. They develop teaching styles in their middle or high school systems from mentor teachers. And okay, I don't know. May I explain? I don't know.
Ya, mungkin bisa dibantu oleh Bapak Amar. Prof. Hilmi, you can speak in Turkish language to Bapak Amar, and Bapak Amar can help translate.
Ömer neredesin? Ben ya sıkıntı yaşıyorum Ömer. Ömer yok.
Efendim hocam. Ben buradayım hocam.
Ömer ya ben tam anlayamadım. Şimdi ne dediği bir şey bayağı bir açıklama yaptı. Şimdi hoca.
Ha.
Sen anladın mı? Dinlemiş miydin?
Evet hocam. Anladım hocam.
Yani şey diyor, okul sanayi işbirliği mi ya da şehirle nasıl işbirliği yapıyorsunuz? Onu mu soruyor?
Evet, işbirliği yani öncelikle onlar yani aslında imzalamak çok gerekiyor hocam. Çünkü biz Türkiye'de
Yani zaten biz Akdeniz Üniversitesi olarak bunları yapıyoruz. Sen şey diyor. Yani
evet,
iki üniversite arasındaki anlaşmadan mı bahsediyor daha çok? Yoksa bu tamam. İnşallah onu şey yapacağım ben. Onu formları göndereceğim rektöre. Rektör onu dolduracak. Çünkü Kazakistan'dan da gelmişlerdi. Onlara onu doldurup bana göndersin. Ben onu rektöre sunacağım. Tamam mı? Özlenen Özkan hocamıza.
Tamam hocam. Teşekkür ederim. Evet hocam. Çünkü aslında hocam Indonesia'dan gelenler bu birkaç yıl Jawa adasında onlar her yıl gönderiyor hocam. Mesela Malang University.
Yani tabii ki çok iyi olur ya. Ben de istiyorum yani. Kendim de gelmek istiyorum.
Evet.
Tamam.
Evet hocam. Ve siz de belki Indonesia'ya gelmek istiyorsunuz hocam.
Tamam.
Tamam hocam. Evet.
Tamam, teşekkürler. Başka soru varsa alayım, yoksa şey yapabiliriz.
Ya, Bapak Ibu terkait pertukaran pelajar, tindak lanjut dari kerjasama yang lalu itu, beliau menyampaikan nanti akan komunikasi lebih lanjut dengan Pak Rektor untuk mengirim contoh formnya, karena kan dalam beberapa tahun terakhir juga sebenarnya sudah ada beberapa mahasiswa dari Indonesia, kebetulan ada dari Universitas Negeri Malang, kemudian Universitas Erlangga yang sudah mengirimkan mahasiswanya ke Turki untuk pertukaran pelajar. Waktu itu mereka di Fakultas Sains dan Fakultas Teknik. Dan beliau juga dengan senang hati menerima apabila ada yang melakukan aplikasi ke Fakultas Pendidikan, dan beliau juga menyampaikan juga sangat ingin berkunjung ke Indonesia. Kira-kira begitu Pak Rektor.
Ya, oke, mungkin Miss Meida kita cukupkan. Mungkin saya akan nanti di translate yang bagus Miss Meida, saya akan sampaikan dalam bahasa Indonesia. Prof. Halim, terima kasih banyak atas kuliah umumnya. Pada hari ini kami tidak bisa memberikan apa-apa. Mudah-mudahan Prof terus sukses sebagai dekan di universitas besar ini, dekan Fakultas Pendidikan. Terima kasih juga kepada Bu Yumira, kepada seluruh partisipan pada hari ini, pada Wakil Dekan, Meida juga, Budidaya juga dari Binjai, Pak Ismail Manurung, dan juga seluruh yang hadir. Dan juga tentunya mungkin banyak juga dari berbagai lembaga lainnya yang ikut ini, karena tadi malam juga Prof. Ibnu LL Dikti juga WA dengan saya bahwa beliau juga mungkin ikut atau bagaimana, saya pun tidak tahu, tapi terima kasih karena ini adalah merupakan inisiasi kita untuk terus berkomunikasi dengan Prof. Hilmi dan juga orang-orang akademik di Universitas Akdeniz dan universitas lainnya nanti, walaupun mungkin dalam bentuk hal yang seperti ini kita masih banyak hambatan-hambatan, terutama kita orang Indonesia sulit juga berbahasa Inggris, juga orang Turki juga sulit, lebih cinta kepada bahasanya, tetapi paling tidak ini merupakan sentuhan-sentuhan yang kita buat untuk bisa berkomunikasi dengan dunia internasional. Ini yang terpenting mungkin, sehingga dengan demikian UNIVA bisa bersinergi, bisa berkomunikasi dengan universitas-universitas besar di dunia. Ini yang terpenting, bukan isi daripada acara ini menjadi topik kita. S.Pd mungkin dijelaskan, silakan.
Terima kasih Pak Rektor. Thank you very much, Prof. Hilmi, for being with us today in this event. Thank you very much for the insightful presentation that you have shared with us. We believe that this webinar can urge our motivation here at the University of Al-Wasliyah Medan.
Inshallah, inshallah. Thank you very much too.
Thank you, Prof. Hilmi. Thank you. We will see you again in Turkey or Indonesia. Invite you to come to Indonesia. Oke, Prof. Amar juga terima kasih. Seluruh peserta terima kasih, Prof. Hilmi, Meida, Yumira.
Have a great day.
Thank you, Prof.
Ya, terima kasih kami ucapkan.
To my student, di University, juga di Budidaya, Bang Ismail. Terima kasih banyak. Luar biasa, terima kasih. Prof. Hilmi. Thank you very much.
Ya, terima kasih kami ucapkan kepada para peserta yang telah meramaikan diskusi kita pada sore ini. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been insightful discussion on the mentioned topic. If there is a beginning, there is an end. We are at the end of today's event. On behalf of the committee, I'd like to extend my gratitude to today's impressive keynote speaker, Professor Dr. Hilmi Demirkaya, the Dean of Egitim Fakultesi Akdeniz University, Turkey, and also I would like to thank to Bapak Rektor for initiating this event, to Ibu Yumira Simamora M.Pd for facilitating this program, and of course, I would like to thank everyone for boosting this event with your presence. We are hopeful to see you again in our webinars in the future. To close these events, let's recite Hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin, nasrun minallahi wal fathul qarib wa basyiril mu'minin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Dan juga Mas Amar Sanis, mohon maaf.
Amar, terima kasih
Terima kasih atas bantuannya.
Nggak ada sama aku.